Welcome to weatherbriefings.com. Today is Wednesday, March 6th. This is your update for Northern Illinois, and let's take a look at your morning headlines. We do expect dry conditions through the rest of this week, and temperatures will drop slightly with the clearing, most notably overnight into the mid-20s, and we do expect to see some rain chances return for the weekend and possibly snow for the start of the work week. Taking a look now at our satellite imagery, we can see that the system has pretty much moved off to our east, and a lot of clear skies behind it. And as this clearing continues, we should see some temperatures drop, especially into tomorrow and tomorrow evening. This next system building here in the Central Plains will begin to develop and make its way towards the east, and this is where we could see our next chance for precipitation come the weekend. Looking at our radar mosaic, we see some light precipitation, snow showers in the UP of Michigan, but definitely nothing around our area here in Northern Illinois, and nothing behind it either. So again, we do expect some clear conditions over the next several days, and we'll be taking a look ahead at our next system that will be developing in the Rockies and heading off to the east for the weekend. Looking at our temperature and wind field now, we can see that we start off with winds from the northwest. That'll bring down some of the cooler air over the next couple of days, and then later in the week we'll see a transition back to the southeast, and this will allow us to bring some warmer temperatures up that could reach into the 50s towards the weekend. We'll see some increasing winds towards this time too, up to even 15 knots, but that shouldn't pose an issue as far as cold goes. It shouldn't produce too much of a wind chill, and we should see this will also bring up an increase in the moisture as it pulls up from the south. Taking a look now at our model, we see this is initialized earlier this morning. The moisture that was located in northern Illinois has now moved off to the east, and as we continue through this process, we do see dry conditions as a ridge builds into the area, and that will help warm up temperatures during the day, but again, the clearing should decrease our temperatures overnight. Our next chance for our system will develop starting on Saturday in the plains, and we see a little outstretch of moisture heading into northern Illinois, but this will be a mostly rain event to start with. And as we progress through the period, we could see some heavy rain into Sunday, and even into Sunday evening and possibly Monday. And here's where we'll have the chance for some snow to develop early or late Monday afternoon as the system moves further to the east. Our 540 line here gives us an indication of where we think that the coldest air, or actually below freezing air, may be. So in this little pocket here, we do have the chance to have some cold enough air to produce snowfall, and with the moisture located here as well, that could give us the chance for some significant snowfall depending on how well it hangs around later with later model runs. But here there is a nice little tongue that does stretch across Chicago and even back towards Rockford, where we could see some significant snowfall come later Monday evening. As we continue through, this will linger into Tuesday morning before clearing out again. Some residual moisture may be located behind the system that we could see some lighter snow showers with. From the look of it, those would not be certainly not as strong, and less accumulation would be expected with that, if any. Could just be some lighter snow showers or flurries that occurred with that. And continuing through mid to late next week, we should see a clearing again before another ridge builds in, and could see another shot of snow showers towards the end of next week with a lighter moisture development from Canada. And we could see some light accumulations with this, but nothing that will be as strong as we would see earlier in the week. Taking a look back now at our headlines, we do expect dry conditions through the rest of this week. Temperatures will drop slightly with the clearing, most notably overnight we could see some mid-20s, but rain chances will return for the weekend, and we do expect some snow to start the work week, and we'll be keeping an update on that because that does look like certainly some accumulations, and we'll just need to wait and see how much that the models try to tell us it would be, and we will definitely notify when those numbers come in. This has been meteorologist Jeff Nelson for weatherbriefings.com. Thanks for tuning in.